Welcome to the show.
Marico, ¿qué pasa? Juego con Arizona.
After another October disappointment, it looked like the
Con el carro se me propongo que te manté. Eugenio Suárez. Gino. No me quedo, no sé, estoy en algo. You're not taking my turn.
all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. Misses outside, and that's ball one.
All these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next offer in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2.
Caught it.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Caught it.
Always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Base is empty, one away here on opening day. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. And a 2-1 on the way.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. 3-2 down. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The pitch. And there's ball four.
Lo
Oh,
perdió.
great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Rogers swings through it for strike one. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Pitch.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise,
Ay.
it cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Blackman off of first with two away.
Oh my God. Eugenio!
Previously done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Ready to go for the first half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop. Ando Perdomo. Quantrill back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through. It's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bouchard snags it for the second out. And now Jack Peterson. And first offering is fouled off. Swing, and that one's way back there. All muscle to center field. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for him. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. In the air, right field, Jones on the move. And that is that. Snake strike first with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. There's a swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
There's a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
De 12-1 que me va ahí. Con otro ponche. ¿Por qué te sientas así?
That one lifted in the air center field. Thomas gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now.
That
one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got it by him for the K.
What get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Back here at Chase Field, Alec Thomas now. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. Oh! And a foul ball. Quantrill back to work. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The pitch. It's even up. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bird getting loose as well. Out to short, Tovar. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bouchard brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope,
Just
that's the ball.
missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One more boy. Got him.
Miss, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
You have sense.
It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now here's Lowry's Montero.
Ando.
1. Holding on to a 1-run lead as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Fouled off. He was late.
Kurwa.
Down on
Claro que sí.
Number 56 on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Oh my god, it's a lefty. Toma. Pinche, ya fáltate.
So a runner aboard to start the
El 95 de poder, 90. Pinche, ya fáltate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at
El que
bat.
se le chingue una niña.
Fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center. Those always feel good.
So man aboard. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ay, no.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Just threw it nice enough and worked it into the outfield.
Here's Jack Peterson out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. Now the base is loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Kinley appears to be getting loose. Beeks warming up as well.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is
in the infield at the corner. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove. Runner tags.
RBI, good.
Man, he's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Gurriel gets a piece. Marte, the lead runner at second. Peterson over at first with 1 away. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out.
Ay, cayó la bola.
And that's a fair ball. Here comes Marte.
Go.
And they lead by 3. And the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Now, new pitcher on here, Tyler Kinley.
Number 40.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Suarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And a pitch. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Righty to the plate, and now 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. One down, runners at second and third. Just misses without.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call.
Me quedamos,
The
¿no?
zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
2-2 now. And right back to the
Oh.
Fires over to first. Out number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Sí, sí, tío.
Gallen back to work. Through there for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great
Painting
feel
the
for his
strong.
breakdown today.
The 0-2. Goes down looking. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply. He's into the game with a
Una
base
huevona
hit.
incómoda.
Rogers in the box
La
now.
cagó el
Calls
madre.
it a strike. Next offering
Una
is in
huevona
for a strike.
incómoda.
well, he didn't like those
No,
first
no
two
lanza.
pitches down
Los
an 0-2
6.
hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one
1 ball,
just
2 strikes,
misses.
McCown.
Fly ball center field. Thomas sizing it up. And there's 2 away.
Up next,
So they're down to their final out. Now here's Nolan Jones. And immediately
God
pumps in a strike
damn.
to the left-handed hitter.
Fuerte.
Big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to
No
slug
balls, 2
regardless of the count.
Fuerte.
And this is
And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
Mamá, weón. Es una carrera de Marcelo. Yo no creo que ganen. Mierda, le ganan a los Yankees. Le ganan a los Yankees. Sí, yo soy de los tres, pero bueno. Orlando Vargas.
Back at Truist Park, we're in the 8th with 1 batter out. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. Here's Orlando Arcia. That
No,
misses.
that's down.
Ball
Ball.
1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
I almost feel like he's
Calm down, nigga.
He wants to be challenged.
That's right. Ay. No nos equivocamos con
And a full count now.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play
Ay,
better
break it back.
Why not him?
He's got it, and that is the inning. Braves strand one. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
As the lefty gets to work, up the middle, Garcia. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now up next for Arizona, Emmanuel Rivera. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Hit on the ground might be two. There's one. And it's a double play. One hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Braves 1. Bottom of the 9. Here is Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Kevin Ginkel.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Cold night tonight, boo. And that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one to
¿Cómo?
first. Walker takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Sends him down looking. Braves down to their final out. Here's Austin Riley.
Lo ponchó.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one off the outside edge.
1-1.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
1 and 2's the count.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Pareciera que Venezuela está hecha de azúcar, porque cada que llueve se deshace. En Mérida los ríos crecieron y arrastraron puentes, casas y carreteras. Más de 250 familias fueron afectadas y el Estado quedó incomunicado, ya que no hay paso por ninguna de las vías principales. No es un caso aislado, ya que el gobierno también declaró emergencia por las lluvias en Barinas y Trujillo. Y tampoco es la primera vez.
Welcome to the high scouting when your scouting tells you specific unit. Alright. This is your team and scouting budget for the crisis. I'll believe it's scouting and breakdown. Linda. Pikachu Rise. Quédate vaya. The man is scouting with all your highlight got the scout you one of you have the ones that place for you because of the session. We're going to assess stuff consider having a mix of scout with different strengths. But you have the option of loading on the center string call. Te voy buscando. Yo quiero position, padre, position. Digo, porque todo el mundo es bueno buscando picho, Andar y por ahí, Bro. Ah, I believe it's... Come here, baby. Honey, yeah. Sorry. Let me do something. Le doy la vuelta. Vamos a... cambiarlo por este. Este tiene 96, 97, 75. Qué bueno. Este de abajo, Justin Jenkins, está 10. O sea, no hay que moverlo por nada. 92. 96 de Twitter. Yeah. Okay. Podemos cambiarlo. Dice 1600. Come get it. Oh. Marico. Estoy buscando sacar el hijo de puta al Berlín. Vamos a que pero solo lo teníamos. Yo. Y Aldo Rivera. O al Córdoba. Marisco, me estoy volviendo loco. Yo estoy buscando sacar a este hijo de puta. No, no quiero sacar a Rico. Me estoy volviendo loco. Alright, look at this nigga. This. Yeah. Thank you. Listo. Welcome to the Scholar Report. This is the French who showing up perfect in this year material. Going to see in the list here. Uno que por aquí. Pitcher attribute. Position attributes. Rankeado. Potential. Dominican Republic. Estamina, Sporting, teacher, so okay. Scout position. Like it. Player work. O sea, como nada más. Entertainment.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. Well, it's time for our player spotlight, Siggy. Geraldo Perdomo is a player to watch for this team this year.
He sure is, Boog, and even though he's already looking like a key contributor, he's still a young player, but most people are...
Geraldo Perdomo.
Oh my God.
Next to
I
him.
got... shit. That's this.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Dale.
Multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-2.
That's close.
The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Carroll stands at first with one out. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side.
La bola.
Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
He's going.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
Right there.
Tag out. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. He was late there, strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
To play.
And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And there's the strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Fucking bullshit, bro.